What if you could keep an animal as a cute pet and also have fresh, healthy meat whenever you want? Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, walk into your backyard, and there's your own little living refrigerator walking around. It's friendly, it's low maintenance, and when the time is right, it can become one of the freshest, most nutritious dinners you've ever eaten. Sounds strange? But millions of people around the world have been doing exactly this for thousands of years. Today, I'm going to introduce you to 3 amazing animals that can be both pets and dinner. These aren't exotic or weird animals. They're common, practical, and surprisingly smart choices for regular people. Why would anyone want an animal that can be both a pet and food? Because in uncertain times, having your own fresh meat source at home is incredibly powerful. No need to run to the store, no worry about quality or chemicals. You control exactly what your animal eats, so you know exactly what you're eating. It's like having a living pantry in your backyard. The 3 animals we'll talk about today are chicken, fish, and goat. Each one has its own personality, its own benefits, and its own way of becoming both a beloved pet and a high-quality dinner. Some people raise them just for eggs or milk, others raise them for meat, but the smartest ones understand they can be both. In the next part, we'll start with the most popular one, the humble chicken, and see why so many families love keeping them as pets and why their meat is so much better than what you usually buy. You might be surprised how easy and rewarding it actually is. Let's start with the most popular and practical animal that millions of families keep as both a pet and food source, the chicken. Chickens are incredibly friendly and curious animals. Many people raise them in their backyard and treat them like pets. They follow you around, eat from your hand, and even have their own unique personalities. Some chickens love being picked up and cuddled. Kids especially enjoy watching them scratch around and hunt for bugs. But here's what makes chickens really special. They give you 2 amazing things at the same time. First, fresh eggs almost every day. Second, high-quality meat when you need it. Why is chicken meat so good for you? Chicken is one of the best sources of lean, high-quality protein. It's packed with important nutrients like vitamin B12, selenium, and phosphorus that help your body stay strong and energetic. And when the chicken is raised in your own backyard, eating natural food and moving freely, its meat tastes completely different, much richer and cleaner than most chicken you buy in stores. You know exactly what it ate. No hidden chemicals, no factory farming stress. Keeping chickens is surprisingly easy. They don't need a lot of space. They eat kitchen scraps, bugs, and grass. They turn waste into fresh eggs and meat. A small backyard flock of 6 to 10 chickens can give a family plenty of eggs and occasional fresh meat throughout the year. Many families say their chickens feel more like part of the family than just animals. They have names, they have favorite treats, and when the time comes, they provide honest, nutritious food for the table. But chickens are just the beginning. In the next part, we'll talk about another animal that lives in water, looks beautiful in a tank or pond, and gives you one of the healthiest meats on the planet. You might be surprised how practical and rewarding it can be. Now, let's talk about another animal that many people keep as a pet, but can also become one of the cleanest and healthiest dinners you can have. Fish. Yes, fish. You can raise fish in a small pond, a backyard tank, or even in an aquaponics system in your garage or balcony. They're calm, beautiful to watch, and surprisingly low maintenance. Many families enjoy having fish as pets. Kids love feeding them and watching them swim around. They don't make noise, they don't need walks, and they add a peaceful feeling to any space. But here's what makes fish really special as a dual-purpose animal. Fish meat is one of the best foods for your brain and body. Fish is packed with high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids. These omega-3s are like superfuel for your brain. They help with memory, focus, and even mood. The type of omega-3 found in fish is much easier for your body to use compared to the kind found in most plants. When you raise your own fish, you control exactly what they eat, so the meat stays clean and nutrient-rich. No antibiotics, no polluted water, no mystery additives. Raising fish for both beauty and food is becoming more and more popular, especially in cities. You don't need a big farm. A small backyard pond or even a large tank can produce a surprising amount of fresh fish every year. Many people raise tilapia or catfish because they grow fast, taste great, and are very forgiving for beginners. The best part? When it's time, you can harvest fresh fish that went from your pond to your plate in less than an hour. That's fresher than anything you can buy in a store. So now, we have two animals, chicken and fish, that can live happily as pets and still provide excellent meat when needed. But there's one more animal that might be the ultimate backyard champion. In the next and final part, we'll talk about the goat, an animal that gives you milk, meat, and even companionship, all from one smart and hardy creature. You might be surprised how perfect goats can be for many families. We've talked about chickens and fish, two animals that can live as pets and still provide excellent fresh meat. Now let's meet the ultimate backyard champion, the goat. Goats are smart, curious, and full of personality. Many families raise them as pets because they are affectionate, playful, and love human company. They follow you around, learn their names, and some even enjoy being brushed or cuddled. But goats are much more than just cute pets. They are one of the most useful animals a family can have. A single goat can give you 3 valuable things: fresh milk every day, high-quality meat when you need it, natural fertilizer for your garden. Goat milk is easier for many people to digest than cow milk. Goat meat is lean, tasty, and packed with protein and important nutrients. Because goats are hardy and smart, they can live happily in a small backyard with proper shelter and fencing. They eat weeds, bushes, and kitchen scraps that other animals might ignore. Here's what makes goats truly special as a dual-purpose animal. They are incredibly efficient. A small herd of goats can provide a family with steady milk and occasional meat while also clearing land and improving soil. Many families who raise goats say the same thing. They feel like part of the family, but they also give us real food security. The meat is fresh, clean, and full of natural flavor, very different from most meat available in stores. The big secret is this: nature designed some animals to serve humans in multiple ways, as companions and as a reliable source of food. Chicken, fish, and goat are perfect examples. Keeping these animals as pets doesn't mean you have to eat them, but having the option gives you freedom, self-sufficiency, and peace of mind. In a world where food prices keep rising and supply chains can be uncertain, having your own small living pantry in the backyard is becoming smarter than ever. You don't have to raise animals for meat if you don't want to, but understanding that some animals can beautifully serve both as pets and as food helps us respect the clever design of nature. If you enjoyed this simple but eye-opening look at dual-purpose animals, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell.
Alexandria is ashes, but the ink is in our veins. From the clockwork stars on a rusted bronze plate,